Welcome back everybody to our Let's Play series. What is going on? I'm kind of just hanging around in the village a little bit. I want to show you what I did off camera. I came around, put some stuff inside some of these houses, decorated them a little bit. We're going to change these out for lanterns, but I've just been too lazy to go all the way back over there and get some lanterns. This building is still going to have some renovations done to it. This one still needs a bit more decorations added to it, but for the most part they all got stuff in. I think this one is one of my personal favorites. This one, we do have a librarian now. This one and this building right over here, actually I think this one over here is really my personal favorite. It's really filled out. There's a lot of good stuff in here and whatnot. So today's episode, I think I want to come over here and do a little bit of work on the lab, and is my render distance pretty far? I feel like I'm not really supposed to see those. Oh, I bumped it up because I'm not in a beta anymore, but I have the experimentals on. So yeah, I have some weird rendering things going on over there, but I bumped the render distance back up because I got out of the beta, and I feel like the game is a lot more smoother when I'm not in the beta anymore. But we're gonna come back over here and work on this area, and it looks like some of the stuff has oxidized a little bit since I've been gone, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of maintenance, get those bad boys back to shiny. I mean, the green color is really cool, but for this build, I think I want to keep them all of the copper color, and then we won't wax them, just so it has something for me to continue to do in this world. Where do I actually... Oh, no, I did not mean to break that. Good thing I got self-touch on my axe. But, yeah, I'm not really too sure where I want to start in here. Okay, so we need a power supply. We need some stuff to power our factory here. And at the moment, I'm not quite too sure where to place it. I want it to be connected to the building, so it's going to be an extension of the building. But I don't want to put it directly back here because I feel like we could expand out that way. So I'm thinking, and I don't want to put it underground. That's kind of cliche, but I think that's the word I'm looking for. I'm thinking about maybe putting it on this side right here, perhaps. But I'm not exactly too sure. It is, but I do want to make it an extension. I think what we'll do is we'll make it on this side because there's not really a lot of room to go out this way to begin with, so that's probably where I'm going to put it. And since we're going to do it on this side, I might as well go ahead and start extending this out. I extended that piece out over there, but I'm starting to think that maybe I should have did it over here on this side. Okay, so I got it. I got our power module all set up. Now this thing looks I don't know, it looks kind of funny to some sense. Basically, I'm missing the observers, basically what's going on. Boop. Okay. So basically what this is this is an etho clock, only yeah, actually, you know what? I think it does work well, it does work a little bit different on Bedrock Edition. I don't need any sticky pistons to make this thing work because we don't have bud powering here. And then we have this other hopper clock. It's not a hopper clock, it's more a dropper clock right here. And what this does is, how can I explain this? So we have a lightning rod that's posted right up there, so whenever lightning hits into it, it's going to shove this piston down, hit this redstone dust right here, toggle the T flip-flop, and it's going to allow this hopper clock right here to go back and forth. And it's also going to move this piston, so it's going to pull the observer out of the way, because if lightning hits it again, it's going to shut the whole system back off, and we don't want an overload. I hope I explained that correctly, or at least to a point where it's understandable. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to fall in the middle of this machine. This whole thing right here is going to store up the electrical energy that we get from the thunderstorm, which very, very conveniently has started. So I guess what we need to do is we need to hurry up and get this thing loaded up with items, and then that way you can kind of see how it works. Okay, apologize, it's a little dark. I was hoping that this would be a thunderstorm, but I got everything loaded up inside of the machine. So whenever we get a lightning strike, yeah, we're gonna have this much power in here. This is how much this can store. So once all of this gets moved over to here, this whole system would shut off. And this is the timer for, is it this one? Yeah, this is going to be our timer. So once all this moves over to here, this is going to move back. Once all this moves back over, this is going to move back. So hopefully this will be enough time for us to have a lot of energy stored up until we can get some new form of power for this whole thing. Now the only thing that's really left to do is to build up this side of the building here, and maybe we can try to implement some of the new stuff that's going on in here. Like maybe we can get some redstone lamps going on and stuff like that, and maybe we can try to figure out how to use this thing. That's going to be very cool. So let me get this side of the building over here built up. So it's still just raining, but and no thunderstorm just yet. But so I have a little bit of an idea of what I want to do over there, but I'm taking a break from it. I think right here we're going to have to put like some type of retainer wall type thing going on right here. We should probably actually expand this out too as well. Fill this under in right here, and then we'll put like a rock shelf or some type of retaining wall right there. So at the moment I'm kind of just doing a little bit of terraforming, sort of. Well, I'm attempting to do a little bit of terraforming. I don't know how far this is going to come out, because this may just come out all the way over to right about that area right there. I think maybe if we can kind of just bring this around just a little bit and then start to cut it back in through right over here. I want to say I'm probably, oh yeah, this is probably my last bit of dirt right here. So we're gonna have to start using some of this grass, which I was trying to avoid a little bit. Maybe we need to bring this out by a couple blocks. Right over through here and over this little. So it's still just raining, but and no thunderstorm just yet. But so I have a little bit of an idea of what I want to do over there, but I'm taking a break from it. I think right here we're going to have to put like some type of retainer wall type thing going on right here. We should probably actually expand this out too as well. Fill this under in right here, and then we'll put like a rock shelf or some type of retaining wall right there. So at the moment I'm kind of just doing a little bit of terraforming, sort of. Well, I'm attempting to do a little bit of terraforming. I don't know how far this is going to come out, because this may just come out all the way over to right about that area right there. I think maybe if we can kind of just bring this around just a little bit and then start to cut it back in through right over here. I want to say I'm probably, oh yeah, this is probably my last bit of dirt right here. So we're gonna have to start using some of this grass, which I was trying to avoid a little bit. Maybe we need to bring this out by a couple blocks. Right over through here and over this little hole in the ground that we got going on. Actually, well, this is kind of the last layer. So maybe we'll bring this out off over to here to meet up with that area. And oh, we got a little smudge of dirt left, and then we'll start using our grass. Okay, so a lot of time has passed, and I was just trying to, I guess, get all the boring stuff out of the way, but I think I'm mostly done with this room. I still need to put some more glass panes right there. But if we open up this door, we have this area back here that we can now get into. And then underneath this block, I did make a little design change, but underneath that block there's a piston, and there's a redstone line that goes underneath that block. Let me click this little button right here, and it comes all the way up over to here. So this is going to go up, travel around, and I switched the whatever those light blocks were, I switched those out for these redstone lamps. So as soon as we get a lightning storm, that's going to charge up, and it's going to be able to extend a piston that is underneath this block right here. And it is going to yeah, turn our lights on, and then we can get rid of all these torches that's going to be around here. So I'm kind of just going through and adding like a little of these copper things, ideas. I think these look actually kind of cool. I am enjoying the new copper. I think there was a do I want to do that? I don't think I like it that way. Maybe we'll stick to, we'll flip this one around. But I think there was a missed opportunity that if you shoot lightning into one of these copper, one of these lightning rods right here, that should transmit redstone signal all the way through this copper. that would have been, oh, that would have been revolutionary. And I don't know how to really suggest that, if that is something that can be suggested, but I feel like it was a really big missed opportunity. What am I doing here? No, this needs to be going that way, right? Yes. And you need to be going this way. There we go. Okay, cool. And banners, I think, also do a really cool thing. And these levers right here. Levers, I think, make a cool little connection point. Kind of like something like this. We may have to actually oxidize these ones because I don't want them to actually do anything. So this right here tells us that we are, it almost looks like a battery symbol, actually. That was by accident, to be quite honest with you. But you know what? That's cool. It means it's a low battery, which means we have no charge in here, right? The thing is still, yeah, okay, cool. It is raining outside, however, so that is giving me a little bit of hope, but I don't think it's a thunderstorm, which is quite disappointing, to be honest with you. Well, I guess the last thing that we can do whilst we wait for this stupid thunderstorm to come along is we can do the terraforming for this side of the mountain, and I'm not 100% too sure exactly what to do, but I think maybe I'll just gradually have some rocks come down, or maybe have a rocks go inwards, and could be like an overhang. No, this has to come out this way because that would make sense. This is a heavy place right here. So we're gonna have it gradually, just maybe 2-3 blocks the maximum, come all the way out to here. So that's probably what we'll do. Okay, so it did the rock cliff thing. Yeah, let's just not look at that for a second. We're gonna come over here, and I don't know. I think it looks like a pile of hell, if I'm being completely honest with you. I don't hate it. I don't like it either. I don't know. Maybe some stairs. Maybe some of the stairs would kind of help break some of this up. Like if we're gonna have to put a cobblestone right here and then a stair right there. Maybe does that do something for it? I don't know. That could be a stair. That definitely could be a stair. I don't really know, but I'm probably going to work on that between episodes because I am out of time for this episode. So if you did enjoy it, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making this. It was a nice little challenge for me. But if you did like this episode, please click the like button if you keep me motivated to make more of these. Please click to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.